I just made a cooking-based parkour map where you have to cook and then feed it to hippos to move on to the next stage. The code is Crazy Cookers, and you should totally go join it. But not now, because I'm talking. Here is Welcome to Crazy Cookers. This frog is saying that, and then this frog says, in this map, your goal is to feed the hippos to move on. Which over here, you could practice feeding hippos by just... It also says each stage gets harder as you go. Make sure that you got the recipes down. So, listen to these guys. We've got the pet station, where you can just do where you can do your pet quest. There's frisbees, 1 and 2. There's brushes, tennis balls, laser pointers, and stop signs. No, I cannot do name tags. They're not allowed in item dispensers. And then there's 2 pet beds. Right here, you can see it says level 1 the kitchen, and there's a the lobby right there. So, yeah. Over here, donate world fuel if you check this out. Please. Even if it's 5,500 daily, I don't care. Please. I need this. You should also do it because of, this. Let's go on to level 1 the kitchen, which is the title of the thing, which is a fantasy biome. Let's go. Okay, so I'm recording this for the 3rd time, and my mobile app has absolutely been cooked. So we're just gonna record this on Meta. Hopefully this footage isn't too bad. Achievements board. Over there, this is the 3rd time I'm saying this. There's an achievements board. Dress yourself up. Yeah, tech web. Okay. Oh my god. This is the pets area. Brush your pet. Do this. Like just in the lobby, except no frisbees, because that's cheating. No frisbees. Over here, there's a boom boxes. And then here's VIP. And VIP perks, you get blind all, big all, shrink all, OP gadgets, skip stages, hollow self, biggie blade, and 10,000 cotton. So yeah, you also get a gold name tag, and you support me. So yeah. Do that because you could support me. Buy it right now. Peer pressuring you. Anyway, in here, these are all the gadgets. Gadgets lightning round, freeze bomb, throw it and it'll freeze people. Portal ball, throw it and it'll teleport you to where you threw it. Obviously, bazookas, one-time thing. You launch it and it'll do that. Shotguns. They shoot out a bunch of pellets at people. Dagger. Ching-ching. Obviously for backstabbing and other items. Shield. Blocking item. Gun. Grapple arrow. Arrow loaded with a crossbow in it. Party gun. And speed potion. So you can go fast. Over here, we got the 10,000 cotton team. You get 10,000 cotton, and it's orange. We like orange. You can also skip to all the stages, like I said. Over here, big all. Click it, everybody's big. Didn't mean to do that. Just shrink. Shrink all. It makes you tiny. Everybody tiny. In order to turn it off, just click it again. And that's for every troll and item. It does that. Hollow self, you turn hollow and you have invincibility, but only 5,000 cotton. So yeah, do what you want with that. Blind all, so you get blinded. Scary. And then this one's coming soon. Whenever you're big too, right here you can get the biggie blade, which is pretty obvious what the biggie blade does. Staff room, you get this god team, which is 50,000 stuffing and max, and you can go through here and immediately get all of it. Over here is the nuke. Whenever I click it, it'll kill everybody, except for the people on the god team. Then, there are freeze gloves. Whenever you hit people, it'll freeze them. Brooms. Do it. You can fly. Snowflakes, which I think is pretty underrated. You can just do this, and you can just climb on walls. The umbrella, obviously, fall from high places. What's that? Firework, obvious. Sleds, these are actually very underrated also, because whenever you put them on, you can move around with them, and not only that, but they are immune to spikes, which is also pretty cool. Grapplers, this is the obvious one. Why wouldn't you have grapplers in your staff room? And a sniper rifle. does a lot of knockback, and it has a lot of aim that you can use with it. So that's why we have this here. We have a bunch of pillows up here. I'm not going to go too in depth with that, but there's rare pillows, and then there is like normal base pillows. So yeah, go check those. So that's pretty cool as well if you see a staff member. Staff can also go outside the map. Editing me, blur this. But we can go outside the map, and it's pretty cool. It looks cool. You can see all the wiring and stuff. Pretty amazing. Web pie block up here. Teleporter with a bunch of lights around here. I actually forgot to mention that. And yeah, let's go. Enter the kitchen. Alright, this is level 1. In level 1, you have to feed these 2 hippos. These lights will turn on. And then you have to get the key and enter the next level with them. You cook a tortilla. So, this is like a starting thing. You gotta cook whatever it is in there, though. But like, when you first start in the lobby, if you're new to a lobby, this is what the first things are. These are randomized, by the way. I have no control whatever the hippos want. Here's a tortilla. You gotta feed it to the hippo. And as you can see, look at that. The light turned on, which is pretty cool. So once the light turns on, it'll show you that you've already done that one. So then you gotta make a pizza. So let's make a pizza. Feed it. You get the key, put it in. We are off to level 2. Now level 2, make sure you join the team. There's no gate up there, so you have to check to join the team. So do that, and then come back before you do anything other stuff. There's an exit button, and this is the keyhole right here. Don't go to the exit, because when you click it, it'll turn that on and stuff. You need to feed 3 hippos this time. So yeah, but also, you need to do parkour this time also to get the milk, and when you come up here, to get the flour. So do that as well. Whenever you die, you come back here, so don't die. Obviously, that's a decoration up here, which I thought was really cool, and I wanted to put that in there because make it a pie, which we need flour for, so let's do this parkour. Come through here. Down here. Whee! And boom, we got some flour. Pie. You just feed this pie to that guy. That run. And you'll get the key. Pretty cool. Once you get the key, it's up top of this. So go up, not the one below. Then walk through here, look at the team, and you're now in level 3, which is the tower level. This one is debatably the second hardest thing you could ever do. You go because this one you actually gotta do parkour to even get to the food. So yeah, pretty difficult. Gotta do this parkour. You can do a bunch of skips if you really wanted to. That part is really hard, so I would not recommend going that way. This is mainly like a free only up. There's a bunch of skips that you could take here. If you like, you could choose what skip you want to take, like this one. There's a skip right there that you could take. There's like no really like assigned way to go in this map, which I think is a pretty cool feature. You can go up here. It gives you, I fell, but it gives you more free roam than what other maps would, because other maps that have like parkour, like run maps, have you go a specific way. But I didn't want that, because we already got one of those things coming up, which we'll get to later. But there's a lily pad here, jump up through here, and boom, you're in the cooking section. We got the key. Be careful once you get this key, it's pretty cramped here. Then you can come over and enter the 4th level, which is the last level. So yeah, this one is a puzzle, so you gotta do the puzzle. The key and the correct lock to move on. Think of it as a compass, north, south, east, west, which is supposed to trick you, but it's not actually north, south, east, west. It's actually north, east, south, west. So that's a trick. Whenever you think of a compass like that, it says then unscramble this. It's due to this somewhere that way. Because what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna help you with this, but I'm gonna get the key in the correct lock on the off screen. So let me just do that real quick, and yeah, just grab the key and then put it in whatever keyhole you think it is. I'm gonna cut this out because I want you to do this. Good feature. There's a bell, and you gotta bring flour with you. If you don't bring flour with you, you're pretty much cooked. See? It says don't forget flour. So don't forget your flour. This run map is actually really hard, so you gotta go like here. That part is the hardest part because it's a directional speed boost, which this might get nerfed because it's actually really hard. But you gotta go forward, up, onto the glass. If you don't make it there, you can make it right here, then to here, and up here, and to here, which I just died, so don't do that. Okay, we're back. Spiderweb jumps, and this part is pretty difficult. You gotta land perfectly on this, and that is actually spikes, not a block. So, gotta do some spike jumps onto here, which are also spikes, so be careful. And then go onto this icicle, and boom, you're on the little tyke car. Now this is where it gets really tricky, because you gotta do some pretty difficult long jumps, which are super hard. So yeah, be careful. This part is also pretty hard. You gotta go on this toilet. It says skibbity, don't mind why. And you gotta make the hat onto this to this whipped cream canister, to the milk. Don't go on this, it's a jump pad that'll obviously kill you, which is pretty obvious. And then this spike jump, which is the last thing you gotta do. Don't die here. Make it, and you did it! Congratulations, you just beat the run. It is really difficult, so if you don't get on first try, that's okay. Once you get the flour, it says, do you have flour? Which, right here, that's what it does. Put it in here. It'll open, and you're at the last part, the home stretch. Now, you gotta make this hippo one last food to get to that teleporter right at the end. You have all the ingredients, you don't need to do anything. There's a lot of colorful stuff in here, so yeah. You just gotta feed him whatever that says right there, which I'm gonna feed him that now. Then you got a grilled cheese sandwich. Put that in this guy's mouth. Boom, the door opens, and you have officially beaten the map. Congratulations. Come through here, and boom. Level 2 isn't out yet. Congrats, you may exit through here. So yeah, you just beat the map. And that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and subscribe, join the code. Again, it's code Crazy Cookers. Crazy Cookers. Which I'll put it up on screen. Go donate some fuel to this map. Go play it. Go buy VIP to support me if you want to see more in this map. And yeah, I'll see you guys later in the next video. Bye-bye!